Trying to find us, you guys. Give me a minute. Let me get there. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think I have a frog in my throat this morning. Okay, good morning, Susan, and Doreen, and Janet, and Ellen. Happy day. It is, I don't remember what day it is, Wednesday, because it's trash day. And it is a beautiful sunny day here in Northern California. Hi, Denise. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Janet. Hi, Linda. Hi, Tina. Tina has a whole family of frogs in her throat. All right, let's get started because I wanted to do a little walkthrough of my 100-day project this morning. If I can get it out of the box. Out of the box. Okay. Good morning, Carmen. Yes, I'm on YouTube. I did both. I clicked on both this morning. I cannot figure out Instagram. But let's see. I should be on YouTube. Let me look. Let me just look. March 13th, Girl Scouts. Yeah, I'm there. It pops right up, actually. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Good morning on YouTube. And good morning on Facebook. I'm in both places. Okay, hi, it's Lindsay. Hi. Good morning. Creator of Cuteness, that's me. That's the business name. That's the official name. Not really, because I don't really have a, I just have myself. So I just call myself this. This is the website name. So bookmark this for all the cuteness, the books, the collage elements, the classes, the watercolors that are back in stock, all the stuff at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Okay, and then we have just a few spots left in the retreats, and I will hopefully stop talking about them soon. But this one is the one that's coming up first. So let's just talk about this and just say ditto for this one. So this one's in California, and it is 4.5, 5 days. This one is 3 days in Omaha, Nebraska. So if you live anywhere near California, you should come to this one. If you live anywhere near Omaha, Nebraska, you should come to this one. We have so much fun, you guys. Not only do we make a journal and work in the journal all weekend, but so far I have 3 other projects for Omaha. I don't probably have as many big projects for Omaha as I do for California because I have to either ship them or take them with me. So, it's not as easy. But we do all of this. We make a journal, and I am actually making the journal today, which I'm super excited about. I mean, I've already designed the journal. I get to draw and decorate in the journal. Super excited. We're going to fill our journal with me drawing and you learning the drawing and lettering and doodling and watercoloring and flips and flaps and pockets and pullouts and windows. And oh my gosh, it's just going to be so much fun. Tina says she has $16 to spend in the store today. Where'd you get the money, Tina? Did you rob a bank? Huh? Anyway, so we're doing all of that. There will be a cuteness cluster swap, and a cuteness cluster is like it's like this. I can show you on this card. This is what I call a cuteness cluster because I'll make bunches of these cute little things, and they don't have to be big at all. And then you can take these little bits and glue them onto a scrapbook page, a card. It just gives you a base when you go to create to have something cute and fun to use. Okay. And I love making them, and I keep bowls full of them because, I love my bowls. Okay, so then we'll have that swap. We will have a giveaway table, which I implore everyone who's coming to go through their craft room and get rid of their stuff. Like I have some rainbow rickrack that I will never use, never. I think somebody gave it to me, and so it's coming to the giveaway table. You know what I mean? There's just little bits and pieces in your craft room that you're like, it's like going through your closet and there's that blue shirt that you think you're always going to wear, but you pass over it every time. So instead of passing over that shirt, get rid of it. You know what I mean? Make room for more goodness. Oh, she played missed play and earned it with points. I don't know what that means, but good for you. We will have lunch and snacks. There will be a meet and greet, pre-retreat meet and greet at the hotel in Omaha. And so there's this one coming up April 20th, April 18th through the 20th. It's going to be fun. And then this one is in California, Northern California, June 26th through 30th. It's also going to be fun. The giveaway table, as Shirley says, the giveaway table is so much fun. It is super important because it acts as our store. The giveaway table is the reason that you don't have to bring as many supplies. It's making you use what we have, not going out and buying, the perfect paper. Instead, we're going to go to the giveaway table and pick and choose from what's there. You know what I mean? Diana says, I still have a hard time believing there are places left in either retreat. They are so much fun. No pressure to be done. That's true. Good companionship. True again. Good food. I wish I could go to Omaha. I wish you could too. I wish we could all get together once a month and just hang out and play. Okay, so yesterday we did butterflies. What color haven't I used yet? I don't know. So today we're doing Girl Scouts, and I guess I better do that in either green, because we're not doing brownies. I shouldn't do it in brown. So I guess I better cross it out in green. Today is Girl Scouts. Okay. And if you weren't a Girl Scout and you were a campfire girl, let's just say you could also do campfire girls today. I give you permission. And then I'm shamelessly plugging Journal Play Day, which is coming up again for the new quarter, which is the 13th quarter. Sign up now, don't be late. Then you'll have April, May, and June. It's $25 for those 3 months. We create a new signature each month, which is actually a journal. We do 1 to 3 pieces of new artwork from me each month. Some months you get 8 pieces of artwork, which works out to, the class works out to $8.33 a month. So if you figure you're paying $8.33 just for the artwork, it's worth it, because that's a great deal. And then you get loads of creative inspiration each month. You get new journal blocks each month, and we do some type of a tutorial or lesson or something new that we learned, but I have no idea what we're doing this month, which is nothing new. I never know what we're doing until closer to the day. And this is the artwork that you're going to get this month. You're going to get butterflies and borders. They're really pretty pastel-y pinks and lavenders and like a mint green kind of color and a tiny bit of yellow. You get this background to use to make pages or your journal cover. This background, same thing. You get this background, same thing. You can use it for your journal cover or whatever. And then these are the journal blocks. This one says April Shenanigans. That's for April Fool's Day. This one says, do you love the sun, the moon, or both? And this is for the solar eclipse on April 8th. And even if you don't see the solar eclipse or it doesn't happen where you are, you can write about that. A butterfly block. This says April showers bring May flowers. And this one says, our spring has come at last with the soft laughter of April sun and the shadows of April showers. And this one says, grow through what you go through. And these come in black and white as well as color. Most of them that I draw, that I don't watercolor, but I draw like these, come in black and white and in color. So if you count all that up, it's 8 pieces of artwork. It's crazy amounts of art, which works out to, if it's $8.33 a month and 8 pieces of artwork, it's like $1.03. I don't know. Okay, then last but not least is the class that is happening in 2 days. This is the Creative Book Club. If you want to join the fun, you still can. You can join this or Journal Play Day at any time you like. This is also a monthly meetup. It's 4 meetings for $30, which makes it $7.50 a meeting. So you can go back and do January, you can go back and do February, you can participate in March, and you can participate in April. A lot of people don't even do the live classes. They just watch the repeat anyway. And this is where it says creating with books, from books, and making books too. So this one is called Modern Mark Making, and it's from Classic Calligraphy to Hip Hand Lettering by Lisa Engelbrecht. You never ever have to purchase the book. I've already bought it. I'm going to do the review. I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm going to pick what project or learning, whatever that we're going to do from the book. It's going to be really awesome. Super simple because we all are novices. I have never done lettering like any of this. So we will all work our way through this book and have some fun and do a project or something to be framed, or I have no idea. I never know until closer to the day what it is we're doing, because the idea with this class is it's very low prep for me. We are all learning together at the same time. Okay. So then I just want to do a walkthrough. If you can see them in the cellophane bags, I hope the light doesn't refract badly. But it's been 25 days since I started the, have to see, since I started the Pantone project. So I just thought I would give you a little 2, 3. If you're not following along on the 100-day project with Lindsay here on Facebook, you probably should. Even if you're not doing it, you can join the group and at least see what other people are making, because there's some really awesome art. There are ladies that are quilting. There are ladies that are doing slow stitching. There could be a man or two in the group. I don't know. I never know with names anymore. But I did all the pinks and the purples in February. And then pinks and purples, or purples again going into March. And these are collage clusters, these little thingies. March has been fun because I've had all the greens. Oops, I don't want to get them out of order because I think I'm still in order. That was one of my favorites. And this one, which turned out to be a favorite, even though I botched it to begin with, I won't tell you how. And then where's today's? Today's must be missing. It's not here. Oh, here's today's. I just didn't pick it up. This was from today. So these have been so much fun to do. But several girls or people are doing the, I have Kleenex now. Look what my honey bought me. A whole box of Kleenex with lotion. Sorry, I should have warned you. I did not. There's no sounds. There's sound on my end, Bethany, or whoever said that. Rebecca. But if you didn't get to hear me sneeze, it's probably best. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying, so we just will pass it. This book is becoming really fun. Oh, something soaked through there. What soaked through? How did I get that red spot there? Kind of weird because there's no red over here. Weird. I don't know. So we did butterflies yesterday. We used the black paint. It was super fun. I loved it. Loved. But today we're doing Girl Scout, and I think we'll put her next to the sunshine. And now I've given it away that I'm going to make a Girl Scout, not a real Girl Scout, a Lindsay Girl Scout. And she's either going to have a dress like this. I think we'll do this one. So remember we painted that green paper the other day? It was our background paper. Let's see. Hopefully this will work. The sound went out. I had to get out and come back. Oh, thanks, Rebecca, for telling us how to make it work. You guys, I don't like that. I'm just drawing kind of a, can you see it here? It's not really a Girl Scout. It's just her dress. I hope the sound came back for you. And if I wanted to, I could make it the same on both sides, but what fun is that? And I'm going to scoop the neck. Hopefully. There's her dress. It's just a gumdrop shape. So she's going to go right here, right? But before I put her in, I want to be able to give her a place for her badges. Because she don't need no stinking badges, but she's getting some. So we're going to use this as a template on a piece of white paper. And it's going to go from here to down here to be her sash. And it's going to go like this. Well, we'll just go off the page and I can always cut it down. There's her sash. Okay. Terry says, I'm a Girl Scout lifer. I went through it myself, then became a leader, then took my troop of brownies to cadets, 22 girls in my troop. I've kept in contact with most of them. My friend Joy is the same way. I was a Girl Scout. I'll tell you my Girl Scout story. I was a Girl Scout in Southern California when I was little. Then we moved to Northern California where there were no Girl Scouts. So I became a brownie because there were brownies in Northern California, but nobody was a Girl Scout, which was stupid. But I got to be, no, not a brownie, I'm sorry, a campfire girl. I was a campfire girl. And I earned beads instead of badges, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I really liked being a campfire girl. And then we moved back to Southern California, and there were no whatchamacallits. There were no campfire girls. So then I had to go back to being a Girl Scout. And I joined a troop. Gloria Alexander was my teacher. Gloria Lee was my teacher, and I'm still friends with her daughter and several of the girls in the troop to this day. But the girls were so nice and welcoming to me. And Gloria Lee sat down with me and helped me earn a bunch of badges because I didn't have any badges and I was feeling poo-pooey. And so she allowed my mom and I to go over to her house, and we just sat there and she says, have you ever sewn? Have you made a dress or a drawstring bag or a elastic waist skirt or whatever all the, whatever all the rules were? And I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And so she helped me get my badge. It was super sweet. And then I was a Girl Scout until I was 15 and a half years old. Then I quit right before Mrs. Lee and the girls that were remaining went on a trip to Denmark to do some Juliet Lowe thing with the girls We're going to do kind of a different shaped head. Whenever I do these bodies, I do different shaped heads. They all went and had a super fun trip, and I quit because I was into boys and skateboarding. So I left. Oh, Denise says I didn't like Campfire Girls very much because my mother was the leader, but I did like the beads. I wish I still had the beads, but I think my mom and I might have used them in a craft project, and then who knows where they went after that. Okay, so we're gonna draw this girl's face in here. So here's her neck, and it can go down further because we're gonna put the dress on top of it and it's gonna disappear. So she's kind of a modern Girl Scout. She's more of a mixed media, has no arms Girl Scout. I'm not sure what I want to do with her hair yet, but let's give her a couple flowers in her hair. Yeah, so it was quite a bummer because I had these two friends in high school, Catherine and Katie, and they kind of made fun of me for being in the Girl Scouts. So, peer pressure and all. So I quit. And then they all got on a airplane and got to go with all the money that we raised from past cookie sales and go to Denmark. That means they all had extra money because I backed out. I don't think there are still Campfire Girls. I don't know. Are there? Trying to bend my camera. There we go. So maybe we should glue this down first, shall we? Yeah, let's glue her down. And then we can do badges. Susan says, my mom was the leader and she took us everywhere and was very active with all the other groups and leaders in the area. That's awesome. My friends Joy and Paula that live up here, when I first moved here, their girls were still in Girl Scouts. They were still little girls. And oh my gosh, they did the coolest things. They did this mystery trip, which I've always wanted them to do for me. Like, I really want to go on a mystery trip. And they would tell the girls what to pack, and then they would just leave. And one time they went to San Francisco, one time they went like on hikes in the mountains. But when you live in the mountains and you play in the rivers all the time, that's not as much fun as going to the city. So, it was pretty fun. Okay, so here's what I want to do. We're going to use a pencil. Because we're going to use her hair to write in. But this hair we got to finish. And her face has to be finished. It's kind of cocked to the side. Yeah. So I forgot to do a project for a friend yesterday. Let me show it to you. She is having a memorial for her mother-in-law, and she asked me to write out her mother-in-law's apple pie recipe, which I did. But she had given me the information that said John's apple pie because her husband's name is John, and her mother-in-law called this John's apple pie recipe. So that's how I wrote it out, and I was all done, and it took a long time. And she said, "Can you just redo it and write pegs?" And I said, "No, I can't. I can't redo it. I have work to do tomorrow. It's now or never." So what I did was I took black and I blacked out John and wrote in pegs. Cute, right? It came out good. And then the rest of the recipe is cute, but it had to fit on a quarter of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So it was a lot of information to get there. Just thought I'd share. Those are the exciting things I do in my day. And then she Venmoed me money, and then I told her we're not friends anymore because I wasn't charging her for it. Okay, I don't know how many of these lines we're going to need. So we'll end it here and then see if we need more. Let's do her sash. So I don't remember my troop number. Do you guys remember your troop numbers? I remember when I first joined, I got to come up with our troop name. Like we pick different names, I guess, every year or something. And I came up with the yellow-bellied sapsuckers. So we were the yellow-bellied sapsuckers for 1 year. And we were part of the Sierra Madre Council in Southern California. I remember that. And so I remember there's a badge like this that said Sierra Madre. I don't even know if I can write that in there. Sierra Madre. Nope, I can't. So it says Sierra Madre. Then we had our troop number, and I'm just going to make it up. Oh my gosh, Palma remembers her troop number. I'm going to use my address. I don't remember. And then I remember, and I don't remember what these were for either. There were little stars, and I know they were important. And they had like a pin back, and you got them, and there was a yellow one and a red one and a blue one. Those don't look very good, but whatever. And then you had a set of wings, right? Was there a set of wings? Then I'll do bat wings. Carmen, you can make your Girl Scout have bat wings. Okay, and then you had your badges. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to draw anything in the badges. We'll see. And I remember my mom and I sewing the badges on. And then when my daughters got older, everybody's like, just get fabric tack and put them on with fabric tack. I'm like, what is that? So there's my badges. This pen is about dead. Oh, Ann Miller was a 4-H'er. Is that what you're saying? Ann Miller, how are you doing? Ann Miller had to go to the hospital and now found out she has issues and now she's got to go more, and I'm worried about her. Don't make me worry. Anyway, when my daughters were older, they joined, or not older, when they were little, they were daisies and then brownies and then Girl Scouts. And then when we moved here, there really wasn't a troop. So it kind of just disbanded because you weren't going to get me to be in a troop leader. Carmen says, my bio mom had a brownie hooked. My bio mom got a brownie hooked to the Girl Scout logo when she became a Girl Scout from a brownie. Oh, that's cool. Well, not that, I mean, here's a little house one. We'll do that. I don't think I can draw very much stuff in here. Here's a scissors. Call it out if you remember some of the badges. I remember the crafter one. I remember the camera one. That was a big deal for me. What else was there? There was a camping one. That's the tent. Music, camping. Yep, let's do music. I just remember crafting. There was a cooking one, so there was like a bowl and a spoon. Cooking. Horse, animal care, first aid, cooking. I don't remember animal care. Hiking, music, camping. I did camping. So let's do a dog, if I can. Tiny dog. One more. Cooking, hospitality. What was that? Oh, sewing. Here's a spool and thread. This pen is really, there's my needle. Looks like a carrot. Okay, well, that worked. I mean, they're not the best drawings. Don't judge me. I've lost my good eraser. So I only have a partial eraser. Trying to remember anything else. Oh, I do remember we had a sleepover at Dorothy Gilchrist's house. And we had all started wearing bras in the 6th grade. I don't really like this angle. Is that better, you guys? Stacy, is this better? The angle was weird. Anyway, we had a sleepover at Dorothy Gilchrist's house, and one of the girls, because I was new, like I had just moved there. I'm going to write while I talk. And they said, oh, last time this happened, Jan, what was her name? Roberts, Jan Roberts, had a bra and she took it off at night and the girls dipped it in water and put it in the refrigerator and froze it. And the next morning she couldn't put her bra back on. And I'm like, horror of horrors. You're new in an area. These girls are going to put your bra in water and put it in the refrigerator. Hell no. I slept with my bra on. And sure enough, I think it was Dorothy Gilchrist whose house it was out at. They put her bra in water. Oh, and then they also, these girls, mean girls, they also took a bowl of warm water or hot water, I can't remember what, and they put somebody's hand in it so that she peed. Do you remember that? Did parties? Girls were so mean to each other. But it was funny. We all laughed. I'm glad that wasn't me. I'm glad I did get a heads up. Carmen says, sounds like the troop I was in and I was the target. That's awful. Stacy says, my son just walked in and said, what are you listening to? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy Giacomo. Make new friends, but keep the old. And do you remember bridging ceremonies? Did anybody have a bridging ceremony? Those were so cool when we moved up north here because we had a real bridge and water. In Southern California, my kids, they would have this made bridge like it was fake and it went into the cafeteria of the school and we put it and thought, you know, this is a bridge. Make new friends, but keep the old. Anyway, that's what I remember about Girl Scouts. Of course, and the cookies. My daughter sent me a video today of some millennials eating Girl Scout cookies, and I guess there's 2 bakers now for Girl Scout cookies. And one is really crappy and one is really good. And so her husband and her were doing the taste test, but they opened the box and there's like hardly any cookies in the box anymore. It was really awful. I didn't even buy Girl Scout cookies this year. I didn't even see a Girl Scout selling cookies this year, so I didn't get any. I might need one more line here. Are there other lines to this song, or is it just this? And I remember the Campfire Girl song about woe he lo, work, health, love. Woe he lo. I don't remember the rest of it though. I guess I need commas here. Do you remember waddly acha, waddly acha, doodly doo, doodly doo, waddly acha, waddly acha, doodly doo, doodly doo. All you gotta do, there's nothing much to it. All you gotta do is doodly do it. I like the rest, but the part I like best goes doodly doodly doo. Boop boop. Okay, there's the singing portion of the class. Now Stacy's son is like, Mom, really, you got to find something else to listen to. I don't remember. I remember there was a bear out in the woods, away out there. Do you remember that song? How about in a cabin by the woods, little man by the window stood, saw a rabbit hopping by, knocking at his door. Help me, sir, he said, or the hunters shoot me dead. Come along and live with me, happy we will be. Do you remember that? Okay. There were so many good Girl Scout songs. And I was an asthmatic. Well, I still am an asthmatic. So if it was a sleepaway camp, like out in the forest, my mom would come and pick me up at 5 o'clock and take me somewhere, home or to a hotel or wherever, because I wasn't allowed to sleep over because I would have died. Or in her mind, I would have died. I don't think I would have died, but she was sure I was not going to make it through the night. One is silver and the other's gold. Okay. I hope I can fit this in this one line. I think I can. Because I can write others and not other is. Linda, did they have Girl Scouts in the UK? And how about Renata? Were there Girl Scouts in Germany? I think they were all over the world, right? Girl Scouts were a great foundation for life. Am I right, ladies? Are there Girl Scouts still? I mean, I know there's Girl Scouts, but isn't there a group that has boys and girls? I think there is now. And that would be a great thing too. Girls and boys working together to build a campfire. Guess who would get it lit and stayed lit? The girls. Sorry, Stacy's son, but it's true. Wait, what did Linda said? Linda said we have brownies and guides. And the Boy Scouts allow girls now? Are there Boy Scouts still, I guess? Through all the scandal and everything? I don't think Girl Scouts ever had scandals, did they? Just boys. At least that's to my knowledge. And I think campfire girls are just a thing of the past. Probably because we dress like Indians, and there are no Indians anymore. They are Native American. So probably no more. Give this girl happy eyes. Okay. She now has eyeballs. Hi, Stephanie Knapp. How is Montgomery, Alabama today? There's always something happening in Montgomery, Alabama that is not fun. Stephanie always has a story to tell. Our Girl Scout's cute though. I do like that I did not have to draw the exact outfit. Do you remember how uncomfortable those outfits were? They were so uncomfortable. I remember when we got shorts. Do you remember when we got shorts? Stephanie says, it's warm and sunny here, but yet nothing else is here. Oh, nothing else is good here. No, Montana, I'm sorry. Montgomery is just a hellhole. At least everything I've heard from from Stephanie is not good in Montgomery, Alabama. So tonight, you guys, we are going with a friend of my husband's, with the guy he used to work with that I don't allow him to work with him anymore because he's not very nice to my husband at work. But he's an okay guy out of work. He is our neighbor, and he planned a trivia night at a local pub. Well, he didn't plan it. They're having a trivia night. He just got a bunch of us together to go to the trivia night. And I told him I have lots of useless information in my head. So I think I should be pretty good at trivia depending on what genre it is or you know, what era it's from. So they have a food truck and it's a pub, not a pub, but it's a brewery where they brew the beer, you know, those kind of places. So we're going to go play trivia tonight. I'm actually excited. We don't get invited to stuff anymore because I'm not a very fun person. My husband would have got invited to stuff forever, but I stopped accepting invitations from people who just had parties to drink, and we didn't go. And now we were talking about, if yesterday we were talking on our lunch date to McDonald's, I was telling him that I am definitely an introvert these days. I never used to be, but alcohol made it that way for me in this town that we live in, because when we moved here, we were casual drinkers, but these people were serious drinkers. Like, they would have parties and they would just have, well, I don't know. Anyway, so we stopped hanging out with all the friends that we had here locally. And when I found my group of bitches, the reason that I like them all is because, number one, well, they were creative. They are creative. Number two, they are nice to their husbands and their husbands are nice to them. And number three, they're not drinkers really of any kind. And I just can't be around somebody who drinks just to get drunk and become stupid and not nice to people and forget what they told you. You know what I mean? That's just not my thing at all. So back to the pub. It's not a pub, it's a brewery. And we love locally brewed beers, not to have 10 of, but to have one of and really enjoy it. Like, I think like people that like to have wine, I don't drink wine, so I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but I'm going to guess that it is. Because we drink it because it's yummy, not to get drunk. And to collect the glasses. We love to buy glasses at the breweries. In fact, I just broke 2 of them a couple of days ago while washing my bread baking stuff out. Too much stuff in the sink. Okay, so here's my Girl Scout. Let's color her, shall we? Stephanie says, I don't drink, maybe one here or for special occasions. Carmen says, people don't like to play with me because I remember all the dumb things. What? I like to play with you. All right, so what shall we do? Shall we use pencil? I think yes. We're going to go with pencil today. When we used to have our mountain artist retreat and sleepover, it was so funny because we would all, after crafting all day, we would go back to our cabin because we were at a Girl Scout place where Girl Scouts would go and have their camporee or whatever they're called. And we weren't allowed to drink there. But my friends, I won't give names, would sneak bottles of wine in, and we'd go back to our cabin and they would drink and get pretty well drunk, and we would just talk shit. Oh, did I say that? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. That really, that wasn't an on purpose slip. That was really a Lindsay, keep your mouth shut slip. Sorry. Apologies to those of you that are not cussers. I apologize. We would gossip about some of the other ladies in our mountain artist retreat and sleepover group because they were gossipable. Like, can't even tell you how crazy some of these ladies were. Carmen knows because Carmen was there. And Carmen had another cabin that she slept in, but Carmen would come over to our cabin. We were called the Golden Bear Girls cabin. And she would come to our cabin just for the gossip portion because, man, a couple of those ladies that we are no longer friendly with were weirdos. You know, just weirdos. I can't even explain it, but we would all take turns teaching classes at this retreat. Not all of us, but a couple of us, and a couple of the ladies, like we were just having fun. But the ladies that we would talk badly about would take it so seriously that, like, they would yell at us if we didn't pay attention and if we weren't taking it seriously. And sometimes we were just there to have fun. We weren't like always being serious. So, yeah, it'd be a day of being yelled at about not being serious about their class. And so we'd get back to the room and be like, that is a very dark, cheap color. Debbie wants to FaceTime me after class. What are we going to talk about? Mean Girls? Yeah, I got to take a shower, so. Debbie, now I'm nervous. It's not bad, right? You're not FaceTiming me to tell me that I've got a potty mouth or something, right? Oh, I'm going to feel horrible if I did something bad. Debbie, is it bad? FaceTime in the shower? No. Oh, yeah, we just shut down. Veronica says when somebody yells, she shuts down. Oh, we shut down. We did. Debbie says, no, Carmen Linka to FaceTime. Oh, she wants to FaceTime you, Carmen. Not me. I don't count. I'm just chopped liver. Isn't that funny that that was a saying back in the day? And that's because nobody liked chopped liver, except me. I love chopped liver. This girl's really cute. Stephanie says, I'll FaceTime you. In the shower, Stephanie? Should I FaceTime you in the shower? So funny. No, not today. I have work to do. Another day, though. I'm happy to do it. If you want to FaceTime. So I've been singing a Spice Girls song. You know how you get a song stuck in your head? I've been singing, so tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. That song? I just keep going, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Friendship lasts forever. No, friendship never ends. I forget how it goes. All right, let's color in this sash, shall we? We're just going to do solid colors for these. I think it's just going to be too much to get lots of different colors going. Yellow, orange, pink, go purple. I remember the badges were so cool. And also, when I started teaching classes, like in-person classes, I really wanted to be able to have badges made for everybody. And then I remember checking the price and they were so expensive. So that left us. That went out the window like, nope, nobody's getting a badge. Denise says, no FaceTime in the shower. Don't want to see that. No, we're not FaceTiming at all. Denise. I left my water bottle in my throat. I gotta sharpen this. Hang on. Oh, no. Nope, still not sharp. This is a weird pencil. It's just not sharpening well. I broke the cardinal rule of pencil sharpening because I can't find my pencil sharpener up here. I've been using a mechanical or battery operated pencil sharpener. Do not, trust me, do not use a battery or electric pencil sharpener when sharpening your pencils. It is no bueno. Messes them up. Don't do it. Carmen, will you PM me your phone number? Oh, Debbie is serious. She really wants to talk to Carmen. Carmen is an introvert and a half. We'll see if that happens. Okay, there's my sash. Nice. Okay, let's do some lettering coloring here. We're going to go just blues and greens, I think. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure yet. Let's use this color. We're going to go in all the centers with this color. Well, I already did that one. And the K, that's closed in. Nothing else there. So then we're going to go with a different color. How is Brent's painting going? Really good. Yesterday I had to help because he's in the hallway, the stairs that goes downstairs, and the staircase is really tall. And so he can't see once he gets at the very top to see if there's any shiners. What do you call those things? Highlights? Honey, what do you call those things where you, huh? Holidays. To see if there's any holidays. That's what you call it when there's the color peeking through from the back of the back color of the original color. So I had to hold the ladder and help him yesterday a bunch. But I still got a lot of work done, which is amazing. And my Frankenstein starter, oh my gosh, it looks amazing. I'm going to bake some bread today. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he built this platform that was so cool to be able to reach the tall top of the part of the stairs. I told him he should patent it and sell it to painters because it's just a platform that you put from one stair to the next. Hard to explain. But yeah, it was amazing. Impressed. I was impressed. It's a long time since I've done coloring like this, and I like it. Anyway, he should have been an inventor. He's really good with inventing things. I'm going really fast. What time is it? Oh, I have time. Slow down. Anyway, my son just called. He's stuck in traffic, Stephanie says. Out of frame. Oh, I'm sorry. I decided to use different colors. I know I said I was sticking with blues and greens, but then I could not help myself and I have to use other colors. Anyway, so I designed a fun label yesterday. I won't tell you what it's for, but it's for the Omaha retreat. Came out really cute. And I found out that I'm doing another DIY Wednesday for Adornit. Mark your calendars, April 3rd. I will be the DIY Wednesday girl. I don't know what I'm doing for them yet. So when I do know, I'll tell you all. But so for now, I just know I'll be the DIY girl on Wednesday, April 3rd at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 2 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay, we're almost done. Not really. Veronica will be in Palm Springs. Oh, that just sounds lovely for her birthday. There is so much mid-century modern stuff in Palm Springs. I think I would love to go to Palm Springs and just look at the houses. But I would want to go inside like Frank Sinatra's old home. My favorite part of Palm Springs is not Palm Springs, it's Joshua Tree. And in Joshua Tree, my daughter and I just found a Airbnb that you can rent for $900 a night, which I don't have, so it doesn't really matter. But it has a lazy river, which is like, I would love to go somewhere that has a lazy river. It would make me very happy to just go in circles in a river where it's super freaking hot. Wouldn't that be fun? But you know what? Maybe if I could get my girlfriends to all pitch in, we could all go. Now that could be some fun. And nobody would care because you're there at this house. We wouldn't care what we look like in our bathing suits. I'm always worried, like, I would love to go to one of those resorts that you see on TV all the time, like Sandals or something. But I'm not going to put my beached whale body out there in front of all those bikini-ridden children that they show pictures of. Do you know what I mean? Like people on their honeymoon that look like supermodels. Yeah, pass. Cheryl says our Sammy is in Punta Cana. Where's that? Where's Sammy? We're going with a whole bunch of different colors in here because I can't find the color of orange that I first had. Where's Punta Cana? Sounds like Mexico. Sounds lovely. I don't like that one so much, but that's okay. What can you do? Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I don't think I know where that is. But it sounds lovely. What else can we talk about? I'm running out of things to talk about for the day. Anyway, has anybody else been to a place that has a lazy river? And here's the other thing. I don't want to go to a lazy river. Oops, I wanted to color that one in. I don't want to go to a lazy river that has a bunch of children jumping in and out of it. This is the I'm an old lady, Lindsay. Get off my lawn, Lindsay. Coming out here. I just want to go to a lazy river where there's grown-ups. So being at a place with a lazy river that is part of your an Airbnb where you're the only one there, well, that is just a joy. We're going to take Atticus this summer camping to a place called Jellystone Campground, and they have a lazy river, but it's for kids. And so I don't mind that if I'm going with Atticus and I know that it's not for me, it's for him. But if I'm going to go for me, I want to be able to enjoy with a Coke and a fresh ice in my glass during the daytime. It would be lovely. Okay, we're going to do this. Oh, sorry for the loudness. I've been doing a little bit of watercoloring on this paper and I kind of like it. Just a little bit. Know what else I like? That watercolor. Somebody told me this, one of you guys here the other day, that watercolor and colored pencil acts like a resist. So if you make a mistake and you kind of go over the colored pencil, it'll resist it. You know what I mean? You know what a resist is, right? It'll resist. And so it'll just float right off of the page. And your colored pencil will be intact. It's pretty nice. I think that's all I'm going to do. But let's dry it and look. The worriness of colored pencil resist. What does that mean? What does worriness mean? Waxiness. Thanks, Shirley. Shirley, you're coming to Omaha, right? Is that right? Anyway, every time I say Omaha, I want to say like what's his face? I gotta turn my iron on. Like Peyton Manning. Okay, I'm gonna have to iron this real quick because it's very puckery, like right in there. I can't take it. So let's let the iron heat up. But I ironed this page and it did come out way less puckery. Linda just posted a link for Hawaii. What is that all about? Oh, yes, I have seen that. Palma and Linda, are we going? Because I'll go with you if we're going to go mountain tubing. That sounds like fun. Okay, I'll be right back. Here's some pretty watercolors to look at. I have an idea. I just thought about it. So, how about if I rent that place in Joshua Tree and then a few of us have a retreat there and we can craft and go in the water in our muumuus and our old lady bathing suits. And that would be super fun. And however you can get to Joshua Tree, that'd be fun. Honey, I'm going to have a retreat in Joshua Tree. I'm thinking it might be. It has to be just for 5 people, though, because there's only 5 beds. I'm not sleeping with anybody. Okay, I think I'm done. Palma says, we rented an Airbnb in the jungle that has a lazy river that ran past it. No one ever floated except this naked lady who floated by one day. Was her name Lindsay? That would never be me. I've never skinny dipped and I will never probably to this day. I'm not that person. Okay, I think I'm done here. Oh, maybe some white. Hang on. Anyway, let's do that. Let's do that $900 retreat. $900 a night. Wonder how much it would have to cost everybody to do. I'm going to cost it out. We'll do it next year when it's warm. And I'm 66 years old then. And we could have beach balls and glow sticks and we could act like teenagers, but we'll be old. And it'll be even more fun because we're not teenagers. I guess you could fly into Palm Springs and then you have to get to Joshua Tree, which is like an hour away. I'll figure it out. I'm not worried. Now I have a mission. Okay. No warm water bowls. Carmen says, no freezing bras. You'll have to sleep with your bra on. You never know. I could freeze your bra. So funny. I would even buy a new bathing suit for that. And you would not want to see my bathing suit because it is so old and stretched out from being old. You know how when the elastic just gets yucky? That's how my bathing suit is. It's black, all black from Costco. It was as cheap as they come. And it barely stays on. I'm the girl that wears the t-shirt over her bathing suit. Okay, I'm done. Terry doesn't have any bras. What does that say? Oh, Veronica says 5 divided by 900 is 180. But that's just one night. We want to stay like 3 days. So yeah, everybody would have to pay like $900 or something ridiculous. But by the time you have food and transportation, it'd be expensive, but it would be fun. All right, something to think about, Lindsay. So here we go. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts! Should I write? Let's write Girl Scouts there. Just. Oh, my husband's painting. I hear the loud music downstairs. My husband is a hard rocker. He likes hard rock and roll. But when he paints, he listens to the most mellow music. It's so cute. Jack Johnson is his guy of choice. And then he puts on Jack Johnson radio on Pandora, so he gets lots of different types of Jack Johnson. Okay, I'm good now. Not that you couldn't tell that it was Girl Scouts, but kind of, right? All right, kids, I love you. Have a really good day. Wait, somebody said something about skinny dipping. Diana bought a new bathing suit last year. It's hot pink, and I am no pinup girl. Atta girl. Jewel says, when my hubby and I were dating, we did some skinny dipping, then some sunburning. Yeah, no, pass. All right. I love you guys. Oh, and I won't jump into water where you can't see the bottom. So no black bottom pools for me. I'm not going in a river where there could be eels. Do you know what I mean? That's just not for me. All right, you guys. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. What's our prompt tomorrow? Hold tight. Oh, tomorrow's pie day. I'll think of something. I'll think of something. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.